What's going on, everybody? It's your pal Burrito Johnson from Cinema Burrito, coming at you with another video here. This set I've been really excited to talk about, really excited to go through. Had a genuinely good time with it. For the most part, there's bangers in here and there's not so many bangers, but you know what? That's okay. Every box set that you're going to get, not every movie, unfortunately, is going to be something that's going to be, oh my God, every movie in this set is mind-blowing. Except the Birdemic box set, but whatever. It's not neither here or there. I can't wait to get the Birdemic box set from Severin. That's coming soon. Anyways, I am talking about Arrow Video's Enter the Video Store Empire of Screams. This one I have been waiting for a very long time. I actually got this a while ago. I got this about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe going on 3 weeks, and I've been slowly kind of going through them. I've been slowly just kind of watching them, taking my time. And at first glance, for some reason, I thought this was going to be a little bit bigger than what it was. But you know what? It's actually not that bad. It's actually it fits really well in a shelf. It's not going to take up too much space. You could always put it like this, the way I have it. You could always put it like this, to save room. Or I could, put this the right way up to save room. As you can see, it comes with 1, 2, 3. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 movies. It comes with The Dungeon Master, Dolls, Cellar Dweller, Arena, and Robot Jock. I just can't get over that Arrow just outdid themselves again. They keep releasing bangers, and this is no exception. Is this going to be the release of the year? I'll probably give my answer towards the end and let you guys know, but just kind of like, look how awesome this is. And this is just with the L card, or what do you call it? It's not even me unboxing it yet. And right in the back gives you all the information. And I guess I could run it down, or I could just run it while I'm opening the movies. I'll do that. But anyways, the back is your typical Arrow, like you would see on any other Arrow movies. It gives you all the information, what they've done with. They've basically remastered it. Typically, you get the 2K remaster, not really the 4K on movies like this, because I don't know. They're Blu-ray discs. So again, it doesn't matter. Blu-ray, 4K, whatever. As long as it looks good, Blu-ray disc looks really good. Some of these movies that are released on Blu-ray looks just as good as the 4K. Obviously, 4K you just have a little bit more room to breathe, 4 times the amount of room to breathe. But anyways, this is Arrow Video Store. For a lot of people who don't know, this is basically based on Empire Pictures. They basically were operated in the 80s, and they released some of these movies, typically like the video rentals or something like that. So I used to, back in the 90s, I used to rent a lot of action movies, a lot of direct-to-video movies. And you know what? Severin does it. Vinegar Syndrome mostly have been fucking dropping those guys in 4K. Some of these movies that I used to rent at Blockbuster or Video Paradise, I grew up in Arizona, so that's, Hollywood Video, stuff like that, I would rent. And I was like, dude, that's awesome. The freaking Vinegar Syndrome is doing the Lord's work and remastering these. Arrow Video kind of did the same thing. They took a collection of movies and did the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. So, that's just, listen, it looks beautiful even with this on. And the cool thing about it, I'm going to try to show this as much as I can. The camera really doesn't focus too well. But, so you got that side, and then you kind of got everything on this box has to do with the movie that is associated with them. Obviously, you got the back alley, you got the side here, you got this. It's cool. It's really cool. And then, boom! Like, come on now. They could have just stopped there, right? But good, my goodness. You got this little, you could even display it like this if you wanted to. My God, these are great. So yeah, of course, typical Arrow fashion. They have you have a booklet of the history and all the movies and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and set this down. But God, it's just beautiful. You can't even get this on Amazon. Do you know? Thankfully, I ordered it through Amazon at first. I was like, yeah, Amazon will come through. They're not gonna fail me, you know. And of course, you know, I ended up going with somebody else. Listen, Orbit DVD. That's all I gotta say. Orbit DVD never lets me down, man. These guys got this to me in 2 days or something like that. And they're in like one of the Carolinas, or I forgot. I don't know if it's North Carolina or something like that. One of those. Arrow would have not even shipped this out, and I went to go look for it, see if anybody could even buy it on Amazon. You can't even buy it. I could buy it, but I have to pay $250 from some third-party seller. I'm good. The Gamera box set. Same with the Gamera box set. I waited on Amazon. They didn't ship it. It sat there. Thankfully, they didn't take my money, and I ended up going. Of all places, I got the Gamera big box set from Arrow through Walmart. Walmart came through, man. Out of all people. Here's the booklet. The typical. I'm not gonna really go through it, but it just goes through all the movies, all this stuff. I was reading it the other day, and it kind of goes behind the scenes. It's really freaking cool, man. Empire Screams. Own them all today. Even though you own them all today, they come in the box set. Own them all today. They go through a lot, man. It's pretty cool. I'm really excited about this release. They really did a good job. So there's really no order in any of this. I kind of watched them based on how they were kind of listed already. So the first one I'll pop up the first one. I'll just start randomly grabbing them. The Dungeon Master. Let's see. Whoa! No, I was about to say there's no digital codes. I'm so used to having digital codes in here. Here's the inside. Obviously, you got reverse. You could do reverse covers and stuff like that for the original. You got the original artwork and stuff like that. You got the disc, which is pretty cool. They don't hold out on here, man. Of course, you got every single one of these have posters, if I'm not mistaken. Posters or something. Yeah, you got posters. And the first movie, which is the Dungeon Master. I really dug this, man. It comes with an Arrow Video. Arrow Video, like basically a rental card, and it has like a little barcode in the back. Like it's torn up, obviously, because that way you don't scan it or whatever. But yeah, you could write your name on here. Arrow Video sells rental services. Bearer is entitled to all privileges offered exclusively to club members. So cool. I don't know. I've been collecting Arrow for like 5 years. I haven't been collecting them for a long time, but I don't know if they've ever done something like this where you get little membership card. But I really dug this. Kind of keeps in the theme of like video store rentals and stuff like that. But yeah, you get one of these. They're all literally worth price of admission right there. So. If I'm not mistaken, most of these will come with postcards and a poster. I'm not really going to pull those out. That's kind of seems like a pain in the butt. But yeah, Dungeon Master, that was a fun one. Listen, they even include like 3 different versions of this one. There's the family, because this is a PG-13 release. There's actually the preferred cut. Which actually has nudity in it, like full frontal and stuff like that. That's the one I watched, of course. I enjoyed it. It's pretty cool. You got this guy trying to save the love of his life through these trials and stuff like that. So that one's a good one. Dolls was surprisingly really good. I remember watching this a long time ago, and of course you got the couple. Oh. I can do this right. Got the couple, the kid, and all that stuff. I actually enjoyed it. I've been so long since I've seen Dolls. Really enjoyed it. It still holds up. Postcards, poster in it, and of course this got the. Before we move on, Dungeon Master got the 2K restoration from the original camera negative. So you got that full blown 1080p. None of this. We found crappy version and we're just blowing it up to 1080. You got the 2K version of this one. Same with this one. This one, let's see, original. So this one's from the original camera negative. This one, it's a 2K restoration from the 35 millimeter interpositive, meaning it's not straight from the negative, like straight from the original that they filmed it on, but close enough. Basically close enough. It still looks good. Really fun movie. This one I think is one of the. Is this one of the only R ones? Yeah, this is. If I'm not mistaken, this is the only one that's rated R, and I could see why. Really good movie. Cellar Dweller. That's a cool one because you got. This one is not rated. So that there we go. Cellar Dweller opens up. It opens up to something that I thought it was going to be, and then it kind of changes and it does a time switch and all that stuff. Robot Jock. This one's another good one. Listen, none of these, all these are going to be fun. Obviously, not every single one of these movies are going to be bangers, but you know what? This one is a new 2K restoration from the camera negative. And this one's a high definition. I think this is the only one that didn't get the full aero treatment, maybe because they had limited resources or something like that, or to work on. So they just basically worked with what they had. They just they did additional grading and picture restoration. They restored it, but they did as much as they can with what they had. This one, they did a full 2K restoration from the camera negative. And then Arena. God, this one's a good. You guys, I don't even want to ruin it. Just watch it, Arena. I mean, if you guys couldn't get your hands on this one, just, watch it. I'm sure you can find it. This one's PG-13. This one's 2K restoration from a 35 millimeter print, meaning, obviously not from the original negative, not from basically what they just took a print that they could locate and they basically restored it from there. But yeah, man, am I allowed to show this on YouTube? Two people making out. Yeah, so those are all the movies you're gonna get. You don't necessarily really have to watch them in any order. Like I said, or you could just do what I did and watched it in the order that it was, placed. That's printed right outside the box. You could do that as well. But my God, this one, in my opinion, obviously not anybody else's opinion, is the release of the year, man. I mean, I'm sure you got box sets coming out. You got the Bruce Lee box set, stuff like that. But man, nothing comes close to what this looks like. It looks great on the shelf. Believe me. Again, you could do it this way. You could do it this way to save a little space. If you're like me, who collects way too many movies, you could just put it like this and it doesn't take too many space. I have it, obviously. Displayed this way. But yeah, in my opinion, release of the year. I mean, I don't think it's going to change. You got the Bruce Lee's coming out in 4K. You got other stuff coming out. But as of right now, if you find this somewhere, I would purchase it. It was only like, I only paid like $65 or something like this for this. That's not bad. Usually box sets like this cost in the hundreds, man. You know how these guys are. You know how Arrow is. They don't release box sets for $30. The $60, my God, this is actually a steal in my opinion, especially the way it looks. You're not gonna own a box set this year, anyways. That's like this. That's been put that had a lot of love and care put into it, especially the box design. It's gonna look good on anywhere you place it. I'm just gonna place it right here on my other piles of stuff. But yeah, get it if you find it. Unfortunately, Amazon, you can't get it, but other places. I would keep an eye on Orbit DVD, Diabolic, and I think is it Grindhouse? I don't know. I don't really order from those. Orbit DVD has just been nothing but great. I don't even get paid by them. I will talk about them all day. They have come through with some stuff that I never thought I was gonna get, and they've sent it to me, and 2-day shipping, no matter what. I'm in Arizona. They're in the Carolinas. They get it to me in 2 days. If they ship it out the same freaking day. So again, I just want to my appreciation for them getting to this. I think they said once they got a final batch in and they didn't think they were going to get any more, and I think that's the case. But if you did miss out, and you see this in the wild, grab this. Obviously, don't pay like a ridiculous amount of money, like $250. I mean, as much as I love this, I don't think it's worth $250. A beautiful price point for this is about $60, and that's what I paid. And I am 1,000% happy that I paid that price point. Hell, I'm pretty sure if this was $100, people would have paid it. I know that for a fact. I'm probably one of them. I probably would have paid for $100 for this. But the fact that they dropped basically a budget-friendly box set for $60, because some of their box sets are not cheap, man. They're into the hundreds, 80s, and stuff like that, depending on when you get it. But kudos on Arrow, Video for dropping something like that. But yeah, that's it. Pick this up. A+, 100%, 100 out of 100. Get this stuff if you can. That'll do it. But what's coming up is I'm going to be looking at my Vinegar Syndrome releases, especially the Ultra, the Vinegar Syndrome Ultra box sets that they release with the clasp and stuff like that. The Showgirls, the Beastmaster, Six String Samurai, all this stuff. I own all of those of that line except one. And that'll be on the next video that I'll talk about. But yeah, I'm just goddamn happy that I'm able to, I was able to pick this up and display this on my shelf. And if you were able to do that, good on you, man. And unfortunately, if you weren't able to do that, you're missing out. I'm sorry, you're missing out. Try to find this. Don't pay a ridiculous amount of money for it. Until next time, keep watching movies. Don't stop watching movies. Always have movies playing. And if you liked what you saw, hit like, subscribe, whatever, so you get that moolah. Not really. I'm trying to build up my followers here. It seems to be going okay. I think YouTube did a new algorithm where you don't have to have as many subscribers or something like that to start monetizing videos, but who knows? All right, enough talk. Have a good one, guys.